Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of my journey to Platinum. Now, in this game, as you can see, we're playing Kalista Rakan, who has already left, unfortunately. Definitely not a good thing, because of the way Kalista works with her passive needing to, what's the word? Just throw my spear into him and connect with him, I guess is the best way to say it. I can't think of the actual terminology behind it. Bind, that's it. I need to bind with him, so definitely a better idea to do that in base where they can't all jump on us while he's incapable of moving. But hey, I'll just have to do it here because there's no point in holding off. But as I was saying, as you can see, we're playing Kalista Rakan against a Samira Alistar. Samira Alistar, after level 6, or even... honestly, I think these lanes are pretty even. I would probably prefer the Alistar support over the Rakan, just because he's tankier. But Rakan has very good engage as well. And as you can see, they also have a Jarvan mid, which is something I haven't seen in a very long time. And then the rest of the team comps are pretty standard. We do have only AD on our team, but they also have basically all AD on their team as well, unless you count, like, I guess, magic damage from Volibear and stuff like that. But yeah, so basically full AD versus full AD. So we will see how this one goes. Overall, I think I do prefer their team comp over ours. But hey, not too big of a deal. That just means that we'll have to try and outplay them. Okay. I don't know what this Alistar's really doing. Just get my potion going here. And let's see, so they won't be able to kill Rakan there, so... I don't really know why Alistar decided it was a good idea to split off quite that much. But hey, I will take it. It's a free double kill for me there, so... And I didn't even have to use either of my summoners either, so that's good. Okay, so a very good lead in the lane. Now, ideally we don't want to push it too much, because we want to be able to continue fighting. But we also don't want it to get frozen against us, so we are just going to have to push it here, I think. Honestly, I wish Rakan was helping with this. Get some more damage off on the Alistar there. And we will just push this one wave in as well before letting them push in a little bit. Unfortunately, I missed that minion. Can you heal me? Okay, there we go. Not that I really needed to be healed, but... yeah. Now I'll let them push in a little bit. I did auto-attack this minion one time, unfortunately. But that's okay. I'll just play up a little bit aggressively. The Alistar is level 2 now, so he can start doing actually something useful. So we do need to be a little bit cautious of that, I guess. Oh, okay, that range didn't kill the minion, unfortunately, so it does mean it goes on cooldown. And I lose mana for it. So we will just play a little bit slower for now. Okay, let the Rakan know I have my E back. And we'll continue playing up a little bit here. So the jungler was Hecarim. It looks like our mid lane's doing something too. Some damage off there. Just heal him here. Unfortunate. Unfortunate there. I should have just run away instead of trying to kite as much as I was. But I figured that I might be able to do something. But in reality I wasn't. Okay. So we will just get our full boots and another dagger and head off. Kane really needs to leave. Because yeah, there are 4 of them there, and Hecarim's just going to get that kill, unfortunately. So, Samira did get 2 kills, so now we aren't really ahead in lane anymore. We are ahead, like, for now in terms of combat stats, unless she backs here. See if we can get her there and stop her, but she wasn't there. So unfortunate. So she will come back, being basically at the same power level as us.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
In fact, she'll probably be at a higher power level than us because we started off by getting Berserker's Greaves, and I doubt she'll be going for that. She'll be going for some kind of AD. Maybe a Vamp Scepter. But we will just get those minions and then push in this tower. But okay, she came over with a Moon Quiver. I'll get some damage off on her there. Don't really know where the Hecarim is. So I want to push this wave in and then stand back a bit. Just take a second to chill. Cool. Now we can go get some vision. And I will also send my sentinel up there. Okay. We'll head up here and hit this vision plant, just so that we can have a wee bit more info as to what's going on and who's around. Okay, so Hecarim is over in the area, so we need to start playing back. And it looks like she's going to naturally push it for us. So I'll just ping danger, just so that he knows I don't want to do anything right now. Just want to last hit here and push into us. Okay. Okay, well we did manage to avoid that gank, which is good. Okay, they did also manage to avoid that though because of the amount of people they had down here. Two of them. That's good. A lot of fighting down here. Okay. So my game lagged out a little bit there. That's okay. So we'll just get one more tower play and then leave. Cool. Because I have a lot of gold. So the Kalista missed his flash way earlier on in that fight, which was the main reason that we were able to actually come back from that. But that's completely fine with me. So we'll go for our Immortal Shield Bow first. We can't get the whole thing unfortunately, but we do have 5 kills. And we are ahead in CS. Yasuo picked up 3 kills. Aatrox has got 2, so we are sufficiently ahead right now. My ult's coming up in just under a minute, so that should be good as well. But yeah, overall I think my team in general played that fight very well. Rakan was doing as well. Oh no. Or is he? Okay, I think they're a little bit tilted potentially in that last fight.
Double kill.
Damn, I stopped to auto. I'm not sure if she would have made it in range of me. So I actually thought I'd be able to do a lot more to her there than I did manage to do to her. I honestly thought I'd be able to just straight up murder her, but I guess not. I guess I overestimated myself a little bit there, and underestimated her at the same time. Looking back at it now, I don't see any reason why I shouldn't have really been able to just demolish her. But yeah, their team is just very tilted now though. They're all starting to just run it down, which I mean, doesn't make for a very entertaining YouTube video, but I mean, hey, it's a free win for me, so I'm not going to complain too much. Just as long as I don't kill myself to the Samira like I did that time again. Yeah, she still doesn't have her full mythic, but I do, so... I should be able to fight her here actually though, because she doesn't have the mythic. That's just the mythic item difference there. If I didn't have my mythic item, then she would have lived that and probably killed me. But that's okay. And Alice is coming in as well. Now we do have ult on Rakan. I mean, on me, that I can use on Rakan. Yeah, honestly, there's not really a whole lot more to say about this now, because it's just... their whole team has gotten so tilted. I think Samira is really the only one who's genuinely trying right now. And maybe Volivia. Yeah, but they just have a much tankier engage there, so there wasn't really a whole lot I could do. Plus with Samira's W, meaning that my autos just don't do anything to her. She can just stop my autos from going off, basically. It's not very... and driving the Jarvan's here as well. I mean, he's just going to kill himself by the looks of it. Execute himself, but... hopefully Yasuo can do something here. But potentially not. Samira might even just kill them both. Oh, no, never mind. She's just going to die. Good. Alright, so I guess we'll head back up to the mid lane then, since Yasuo was pushing down there. Yeah, I've kind of like lost a lot of seriousness now with this game as well, considering how much they're inting. But honestly, I should still try and play it seriously, because you never know with these games. Sometimes they randomly decide that, oh no, we can actually win, and they decide to try and come back into it after you've thrown 50 times. Right, yeah, but Jarvan at this point is just... he's completely not even trying. But that's okay. And we will just run away from Kalista now, because we are very well aware that Samira can just straight up kill us. So yeah, we'll just stay away from his engage. I'm gonna ult for another 15. Let's stay away a little bit. And yep, he goes. Let's get some damage off on him there and slow him. Yeah, the Samira is actually very scary. I didn't think she'd end up being this scary, but she is. This Jarvan is everything that most people hate about League of Legends. Yeah, I'm just gonna lifesteal off these minions before hitting the tower. Yeah, we should be able to get this tower here before Aatrox dies or anything. Ward up here. I didn't see whether Hecarim had the red buff or not. He didn't. But yeah, there's nothing really that they can do now. Even the ones that are trying to win, it's like they're just an inting Jarvan. Hecarim kind of entered earlier as well. I feel really bad for the Samira, to be honest, because she was genuinely trying. But yeah, it's just the way it happens sometimes. Sometimes you get teams like this. Yeah, that's just how the game ends, unfortunately. I went a wee bit quiet there at the end because it's like there wasn't really too much to say about this. It's just a lucky game for me and an unlucky game for the enemy team, I guess. I will give this to the I'll give this to the Yasuo actually. Not often that I honor a Yasuo, but he did really well. So we'll do that. And yeah, just give them a quick message. Oops. Ah. Okay, that was my bad. But yeah, anyway, looking at the scores and everything, 0-10 Jarvan. And yeah, it's just there's really nothing else to say about it. Looking at the graphs, I did the most damage in the game, surprisingly. I actually thought that maybe the Yasuo or the Aatrox would have done more damage than me, but I guess not. I guess I still managed to pull my own weight and do a decent amount of damage. But yeah, that's how this game goes. If you did like it, even though it was a quick stomp and a lot of inting, if you did like it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe on the channel because it really does help me out, especially growing. But yeah, if you liked it, do that, and I hope you tune in next time and enjoy it next time as well. Cheers.